what's up? Welcome to my channel. Today's video is very exciting because girl, I've been wanting to review this foundation forever and it finally came in. Oh, I just threw it. I got the Juvias Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. Now, from what I hear, this is like replacing Dermablend. This is like our new world's most full coverage foundation, and I'm here to test that out. I've tried out the fake Dermablend, or is it the Dermablend? No, it's the Dermacol. That's the Dermacol. The Dermacol, that's the one where it's like, girl, it will cover anything and everything. I'm going to be trying this out. It's very full coverage. It says use it with a wet beauty sponge or a synthetic makeup brush, sweeping it and buffing it all over the face. Pretty simple instructions there, kind of what I was going to do. I will explain to you in just a second why I was like, girl, it took me so long to get it. I had some complications. Okay, with that being said, we're going to sing the subscribe song and then we'll jump right into the video.
Subscribe to the channel before you leave. My name is LauraLee.
Okay, let's jump right in. Okay, first I'm gonna put my hair away. Never mind, I'll find. I believe I am the shade Ibiza 530. I am normally NC 35 in MAC. This is going to be a little bit darker than that. This might be actually like an NC 40, and it's because I just came back from the tropics and I'm a little bit more tan, so I tried to match like my neck and body area because of course I wear a lot of sunscreen on my face. You guys know that whole rundown. I originally ordered this and the concealer. And when it came in the mail, I somehow had the darkest shades that they sell. And I was like, okay, great, that will not work for my review. I even looked at my order. I remember clicking 530, but somehow in my cart, I ended up just automatically with two of the darkest shades and I checked out. And that's what my order said that I ordered. But in no way would I have ever clicked. I don't know if the website was having trouble that day, but I am going to go ahead and blame myself and say somehow what I clicked 530 did not register on the mouse clicking it, and I ended up with the darkest of both shades. So I emailed them and they said, hey, we don't do returns, but for this one time only, we will exchange it for your correct color. And I was like, great, let's do that. And so it hasn't come in yet, and I'm still waiting on the concealer and foundation that I bought off the website. Hopefully it'll show up soon, but I ended up just having to go to Ulta and picking up in store because I was like, girl, struggled real hard, okay? All that mess being said, I don't have the concealer because Ulta does not sell the concealer. I have no clue why on earth they wouldn't sell the concealer, but they would buy the foundation to sell. What? So I don't have the concealer today. Please don't hate me for that. I wish I did, but it would be another week before this video gets up if I wait on the concealer. But I promise to review the concealer once it comes in, maybe in another video where I'm testing out a lot of new products, something like that. Okay, with that being said, oh my god, I am a full coverage queen and I cannot wait to try this out, and I have really high hopes for it. Yeah! First, I'm going to prime my skin, and I just want to do that on camera so you guys see me doing it. My primer just like shot out like a rocket, and it was terrifying. So that's why it's all over my hand. I'm using the Guerlain. This is a super bougie primer. It's a little bit loomy, but not really. And I just want you guys to know that I literally have the oiliest skin lately. I don't know why. My skin is kind of dry, so I do moisturize, but my God, when I put on makeup and after like 4 or 5 hours, my whole face looks wet. And I've tried it with multiple foundations. They all look wet. It's just kind of like what my skin's doing right now. And I know it has to do with a lot of the summer heat because girl, it is like cooking hot in LA right now. It's like, girl, it's hot.
It's hot.
So I know that's not helping the situation. So hopefully this will work out. We'll do a wear test. A lot of really thick foundations sometimes like really hang in there with oily skin. So I'm hoping for the best. So I'm going to be using my M6 brush. This is my favorite foundation brush. It's just a flat top kabuki for those of you who are new. It's so soft and it blends out the makeup so easy. So I'm going to take about a pea-sized amount on this brush, because I hear it's super full coverage. I'm gonna put my mirror here, so if you see me looking, here I go. I'm nervous. Ew, why am I nervous? Okay. That's full coverage. Oh my God. Girl. Okay, blending this out. I just did like a swipe over my lips, and my lips are like super pink naturally, and I honestly cannot tell you a foundation that put this much coverage on my face. And that pea size amount is moving around my skin like butter. Like, the foundation is not drying down really quickly. It's not thick. I can move the foundation. Like, I don't feel like I'm moving like on my face. I feel like it's just like I am putting really light pressure on this brush. Honestly, it's covering my dark circles too, but it is like ba-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. It's even kind of covering my dark circles. Like, I'm really impressed. I do think that this is my shade. I'm talking like a millidot more just to go ahead and get the ear. Whenever you put something so full coverage on, you really should go ahead and drag it all down up in this area, because it does look like I have a mask on. Next time I use this, I will use less of it because, oh my God. But it feels really lightweight, which makes me happy. It feels so good. I'm just shocked because normally when something is this thick and creamy and full coverage, one, the dry time is normally pretty fast on it. This one is not. It's just like still moving around. Like, if I wanted to like wipe it off, I totally could. So I like that about it. My forehead just looks like butter. No, normally they're just like difficult to work with, and I feel like my skin doesn't look too insane actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe my lips off so we have those back. I'm a little bit shocked, like right off. Look at my lips. Look how pink that is. And you can't even see it. I mean, wowza. Wowza. So I think my skin looks really nice. Like, you can't really see my freckles on my nose, and my freckles on my nose are pretty freaking intense right now because, again, I've been out in the sun. Oh my God. Buttery. Betty Crocker better come get Juvia's place. Honestly, guys, I'm really impressed right off the bat. Now, because my skin's so greasy, I have an event to go to, and I'm going to take you guys, just show you like hours at the event out in the heat and getting hot, and I'm going to show you what I look like if we have any breakage. But what's really important, I feel, is to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup kind of how I normally do it, so we see how it wears with like concealer on top of it and some setting powder on top of it, just like any normal time you do my makeup would look. So I'm going to put a little bit of this Huda Beauty concealer. I wish I had the Juvia's Place, but I don't need that much concealer because this foundation is so thick. I'm just going to blend it out. I do feel like I got a little extra coverage on my under eye area, my dark circles, because the foundation was so nice and like covering. I'm not going to put on too much concealer because I really want us to focus on the foundation. I'm going to go ahead and set my face. This is a little bit of the Laura Mercier loose setting powder. This is just a dry beauty blender. I'm gonna set the areas too that get really oily for me, just like I do every single time I do my makeup. So that way this foundation has a fair chance. I do feel like it's pretty matte, but I would say, like, for instance, the Morphe foundation is more matte than this. This has like a little bit of, I would say like 5% dew to it and like 95% matte. But I would say the Morphe foundation is like 100% matte, where you're just like, I do like just the little bit of skin-like that you can get with this foundation so far. Okay, for bronzer that I would normally do, this is kind of been my go-to this summer. This is the Tantastic Marc Jacobs. I'm gonna use an M530 brush, darling. And I'm just gonna bronze it up. Girl, we gotta cut back some cheeks because they gone. That foundation said, girl. So we're just gonna blend this in. By the way, I do not have a discount code with Juvia's Place, but I know some influencers do. If you do want to get money off this, I know Nikki Tutorials does. You can use the code Nikki and get money off your purchase. That's what I used. Okay, she's all bronzed up. I still think the foundation is playing well with the other products so far. So far, everything is just like almost exceeding my expectations. Like, it's so good. For highlighter, I'm going to take So Hollywood Loose Highlight from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm just going to add a little bit of glow. Okay, lastly, what I would naturally do with my foundation is I would just set everything, all the powder, so we don't look too powdery. This is, oh my God, it just like jumped across the room. This is the Morphe Prep Set. I like this one right now. I do like the MAC Fix Plus, and then there's a couple mattifying. I like the Wet n Wild setting spray. Kind of what I've been using for the summer months right now. I'm going to quickly do my eye makeup. It's a simple eye makeup because I do have an event tonight and it's like I'm doing it. Why not do it on camera? But the focus of this video is on the foundation. Don't forget it. For my eyes, I want the focus to be the foundation, and I'm going to an event, and honestly, so I just honestly want like a super simple look. Maybe I'll do a colorful lip. This is the 35G bronze palette, so I'm just going to tap into this brown shade right here. And in case you're wondering, this is a M456 brush. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the deeper, warmer brown right here on the same brush, and I'm just going to pop it right into the crease as well. I'm going to go ahead and drag the first brown shade we used. Now this brush does have a little bit of that deeper brown on it, but I'm going to go ahead and drag it from the inner to the outer corner on the lower lash line. For my eyelid, I'm going to softly blend a little bit of this. It's like a golden, almost like a champagne shimmery color. I'm going to hit it with a little setting spray. Woo! And then I'm just going to pack it right onto my eyelid. I'm going to take a little bit of the lightest shade and put it in the inner corner as well as on my brow bone. What I'm going to do is add a little Spotlight Glitz. This is the Artist Couture. This is their brand new eye topper. So you just put a little bit on your finger, and then girl, you just rub it, and oh my God, it makes your eyelid look wet. It is such an intense sparkle, and it literally only takes the tiniest dot of this product. It will seriously take your look from about 0 to 100 real quick, honey. I'm gonna take Lily Lashes in Mink Hollywood. Actually, first I'm gonna take a little bit of this pencil liner and just like barely line, because I don't want the lash line to show. Always give the lashes a good curl, especially when you're going to put on some falsies. For my lips, I'm going to add this Persona Holy Grail Matte Lippy in red. This like, real red. Ooh, these smell real good. Okay, one more quick thought. I just wanted to tell you guys the brand, whenever they were trying to fix the color for me, they didn't know it was me that was ordering it, because I always order my products under another name. So they were just genuinely trying to help out a customer, and I thought that was great. So now all we can do is really just wait it out, girl. I got my product on. Wait it out. All right, guys, this is a 4-hour check-in, and honestly, the foundation looks literally flawless. Smile lines, no touch up in 4 hours. It's fucking amazing. He's also wearing it.
You guys, okay, I did not know Laura was gonna be. Can you not get that close? You psycho. Oh my God. I've also had my foundation on. I touched up once. I've also had my foundation on since like 1 o'clock. I've had mine for like 6, and I've had to touch up my nose.
We don't know. We don't know.
We're testing tattoo coverage with the Juvias.
I mean, that is thick.
Holy
Good
smacks.
Lord.
It's got pigment. Oh, wow.
I mean,
Oh man, that's
shit
insane.
works.
I mean,
You're
wow.
just 2 different colors.
Whoa.
I'm employable again.
Get your neck in there.
That is really crazy. I got you right.
Yeah, you're such an olive tone. That's
Perfect.
you.
Yeah, that's perfect. Honestly.
You're a professional.
Okay, guys, this is a 9-hour wear test at this point. This, oddly enough, this smile line cracked. This one did not, and I have similar depth in my smile line, so I don't know why one end was a little better than the other. My forehead is like this is highlighter right here, but it is slightly shiny. But I mean, for how my skin's been behaving, like Guys, this makeup's pretty unreal, I'm not gonna lie. I'm obsessed. So I will be wearing this again. I did really like the foundation. I think it's truly gonna be one of my favorites. Like, I'm really into it. I really just have positive things to say because any other foundation, almost any other with the smile line thing, after 9 hours, and I'm talking no powder, no touch up at all, one, my forehead would look soaking wet, and then both, I mean, they would just be so insane, like the smile line. So I'm really into it. I think it's a great foundation. If you like full coverage foundation, if you have oily skin, but if you like really full coverage foundation, like, you're gonna love this foundation. It's gonna be great. So I do recommend it to you guys. Also, this is where I'm closing the video out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Be sure and subscribe to my channel before you leave. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna take a shower